Before this video starts, I would like to make a small announcement. I now have a Discord server. If you want to join the server, click the link below, underneath the video in the description below, and what you get in the Discord server is just like announcements, and like you can talk in the general chat, and you can talk with me in voice channels if I'm ever on there. Or I'll make an announcement saying, hey, we'll be in here for a little bit if you want to chat, pop on in, we'll discuss something. You get extra content such as working on customs, like updated customs and stuff like that. So if you would like to join my Discord server, click the link below, hit join or accept invitation, whatever it is, and have fun in the server. So thank you for listening to this plug. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another custom diecast review. Now today, this custom isn't mine. It's not what I made, but it's what somebody else made. What somebody else made on eBay. Now, I did purchase for $25, I believe, but there was a reason. One, Lionel, I ended up having to cancel this diecast because there was not enough pre-orders. Somehow, not enough people pre-ordered this freaking diecast, which was like insane to me because I thought for a fact that they would. But that's normally how it goes. So I was kind of just looking on eBay, just kind of looking through customs and whatever, because I'll do that. I'll go through and I'll look through customs, see what people's got on there, see if I want any, or if I think about purchasing one. And eventually I just ended up purchasing this guy's creation. Now, I did feel bad because I didn't pressure, but I kind of was like wanting it to rush, and I kept like messaging, or not, I didn't keep messaging the guy, but the guy was being messaged about the diecast saying, hey, can you get this out? Because when they take the picture, it shows the picture already made, right? It shows the diecast already made. So, thinking like it was already made, I just expected it to be shipped out. That's why I was kind of saying, hey, do you mind to get this out? And he's like, yeah, but I thought it was already made. I didn't know he had to make it. I didn't know he's selling more than one. I thought it was just one, because I didn't see any quantity or whatever. So I thought it was just one. I thought it was already made, and I did feel bad afterwards. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean push you like that. He's like, it's all right, So everything's good, but yeah. I got this diecast for a couple of reasons. Just kind of the reason of the diecast itself, and because it kind of goes with my Ryan Blaney Roval win, because this was raced at the Roval. It kind of goes along with that diecast as well. So, I thought that'd be kind of cool to get. And I also have a personal story that I'd like to share with this being purchased in here. So first off, this was not how it came. I just happened to have a box, Bass Pro Shops Ducks Unlimited. I just happened to have a box, so I just put it in the box. But it was just the outside of the box that it came in. It didn't come with the actual box. It was just a plastic. So that was there. But I've had this for a really, really long time. Now, I've only opened it once, and that was to take pictures and put it on Instagram. So, yeah, I've only had it out once for a little bit. So, just the paint scheme's really nice. I wish Lionel made it, but I guarantee you this one's made better than Lionel would make it. One, because they got 5 energy, and then they got the monster banner and stuff like that, and that wouldn't be there. So, just it is what it is, I guess. But, it's just a pretty nice diecast. So, we're going to go ahead and take a review at it, and then I'll kind of tell you a little bit of a story about why, a little bit more about why I ended up purchasing this diecast. So, here's a closer look at the diecast. Now, don't mind the dogs barking in the background, because, there's a few, and there will be. But, just, a really pretty paint scheme. Now, I see a little bit of decal error, not really a lot, but it is still really, really good for what it is. Now, once we get into that, I will show you what I mean You may have seen a little bit already, just kind of glancing over it here, but I can see how it's done, and I do like how it's done. So we'll just kind of take a look at it here. So right here, Sherry Strong. Sherry is Truex's wife. Auto owners right there. You can see how he done the logo right there. So it's not the best quality, but it is still really, really good. Personally, I think the quality is a little bit better than Top Shelf Diecast. That's just my opinion, though. 78 Denver mattress. A Truex Jr. right there. Sherry Strong once again. And Auto Owner stands with Sherry. AutoOwners.com. They got a little bit of the design back here. Toyota, Camry. You got the headlights stuff there. A little bit of decal error there. But like I said, these are really hard to make. But the printing's good. That window is all kinds of crazy. Look at that. Jesus, I gotta fix that somehow. I don't know how in the world I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have to fix that a little bit. But I know with doing these type of customs, it's really difficult for the freaking windows. So not too worried about that. But and then 78 got just kinds of sponsors and not sponsors, but like contingencies and stuff. Got the Monster Energy logo here. You got the round 16. Now the car was actually painted this color. You can tell just by like how see like right here, you can tell on the Sherry Strong that's like a decal, and then you got that paint. So this is a really nice blue. I do like the blue. Blue's really, really good. And it seems like the splitter and the spoiler look pretty, or the splitter and the spoiler look pretty good. So, and then you got the banner, of course, and that looks pretty nice as well. Now, there's 4 winter stickers on this, but I only remember 3 during this time, and I think those were, or 3 of the 4 were Auto Club, Pocono, and Sonoma, I believe. And if there was 4, because that may have been a mistake, just let me know down in the comments below. Now, this was a cancer car for Sherry because Truex Jr.'s wife. Now, back in 2018, in December, I ended up losing an uncle of mine due to cancer. Now, what I think's really cool is that the nurse gave him a bell, right? And it sat on the side of his bed and whatever. It said "Ring for a Smile" on it. Now, the color of the bell is the same color as this paint scheme, the blue, the really light blue. So I don't know if that's like a cancer color or something. I don't know. I may look into that a little later, because I always thought it was pink, or just something like that. But I know there's like different ones. So you got that one there. That's a lighter blue, like a kind of like a teal blue, it's like a bluish green, or printed out like a bluish green. But that was one thing I thought was just really, really cool. But and I have, I believe, an experience, or a paranormal experience. So in this building right here, the one I am recording in, how it's set up is the power that's running to it is all connected. Okay, so we got the connector parts, which is 3 plug-ins and then another plug-in, but it's reverse. So the other 3 are the ones that you can insert things with, or you can like plug into, and then the one that's like on the bottom is where it's like a adapter, or like kind of like an attachment. But anyway, we have the lights hooked up to the 3, and when you pull it from the bottom and disconnect it there, everything shuts off. That's the main like disconnect point, right? So I do that. I unplug it. I just hit my camera. Unplug it. I go to walk out the door. Now remember, it's unplugged. It's been unplugged for like 3 minutes because I've been looking around, making sure I didn't forget anything before I went inside. So right before I left, it flashes. The lights flash. The big light that is on the ceiling, it flashes once. And remember, everything's disconnected for like 3 minutes. So I'm like, okay. At first I thought it was a lightning or like heat lightning or something. But when I got to thinking about it, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, no. I got that backwards. Hold on. I went to leave. And then I heard something fall after I shut the door. Then I was going in the house. I'm like, I'll look at it tomorrow. And then something told me, no, go back in there and check what that was. So I'm like, okay. Then I go back in there. Or in here. And then I see a tote sitting on the floor. Like, it fell off something. And I was looking around. I was like, what? Wait, how? Where did that come from? And I didn't slam the door or anything. I just turned it normally and shut it and, whatever. But I'm like, okay. So I start playing around. Because I automatically kind of thought it was him. I was like, alright, whatever. If you're going to play with me, you got to play with me right. So I put the box on, or the tote onto a futon out here. And I'm like, alright, I see what you're doing. Not really knowing if it was him or not, because I still don't really know about paranormal, because I haven't really had any experiences. I have a few, but I couldn't really tell. It's not like a definite 100%, you know what I mean? But this one definitely kind of changed it. So I'm like, alright, you know what? Do it again. I dare you. Do it again. Sat there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, come on, you're messing with me. Do it again. Nothing happened. So I'm like, alright. That's when I unplugged my light. And then like 3 minutes later, I was like looking around because I was like in awe. I'm like, oh my gosh, and maybe that was him trying to, get to me or something. Then that's when I went to leave. And then that's when the light kind of flickered. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. And, I fool around again. I'm like, you can't be messing with me like this, bro. Come on. This isn't fair. I don't like this. So, later on, there was an alarm clock that he used, or that was my papa's. It was by the bedside where he passed, because he passed in his bed. So, later on, I heard my grandmother saying, hey, there was a alarm clock that just went off in the same room beside the bed where my uncle passed. So it was like way, way, way after, like it was months after he passed, right? Nobody touched it. Nobody did anything with it. Nobody used it. But it went off. And there's like two of them. There's one upstairs and one downstairs. So my grandmother thought it was the one upstairs with my papa. So she was waiting for him to turn it off, and he didn't turn it off. So they both went down at the same time and realized it was the one in the room where he passed. And they were like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But that's definitely something. So this diecast kind of means something to me a little bit more than other people, or just what it sees on the track. But like I said, this was a Sherry Strong for Sherry. And, just whatever, the foundation or like the fundraiser for Truex and his wife, to kind of like help raise money for, helping fight it or whatever. So this paint scheme is a little bit different to me. And I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of cool. But when I saw it, it was a little pricey. I was like, you know what? There's a good reason, so I'll get it. And eventually it came, and I'm just now reviewing it. I wanted to review it for a while, but I just didn't get to it. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and edit here. Jesus. End it here. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video.
It's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down for a minute.